So, Prasanna, of course, our performance yesterday will get us to start thinking again. Looking back at the match against KKR, where would you say we could have done things differently?
See, if you see that, first of all, recovering from 6 for 90 to 169 is a positive note. Obviously, you would have bowled better, and again, as I said, even the last, interview, the fielding again, if you see, we were minus 16 on the field, and they are plus 6 on the field.
Sure, that's the larger picture. Would you say there were particular moments in the game yesterday which, just about swings the momentum, not so much the runs and wickets, momentum to the other side, maybe some of the fielding lapses?
So I won't say that just because of the fielding lapses, the momentum shift. If you see, we were good on patches. We bowled one good over, and unfortunately the next 2 over we tend to give more runs. And again we come back with one good over, and the next over if we go for more runs. If you see, we had a very good first over bowled by Declan and very good fifth over bowled by our captain Daniel Vettori, but unfortunately the second and sixth over were slightly expensive.
Tinkering required in the bowling. Last time there was some bad half overs, as the skipper said.
So to be very honest with you, initially if you see in the power play, we didn't bowl as many as bad balls. If you see the few shots hit by Brad Adin was hit on the rise, and not really the bad deliveries as we can really ponder our minds. But only when it come to the middle overs where we slowly started taking singles and mixing it with boundaries, that's when the momentum went off, and then that's where our fielding also went bad and gave away a few loose deliveries. So there's nothing really to think bad about, because we have been in this situation all the time, right, from the Champions League and IPL. It's right time to turn things around.
So Prasanna, just to plug those gaps, what if you were to suggest to the coach that the bowlers, and many of them are left arm in our team, bowl a particular line, or maybe for that matter bowl around the stumps instead of over the stumps?
See, obviously, for a left-hander, when you're trying to bowl from over the wicket and when you're trying to bowl Yorkers, there's a good chance of the ball, probably, not being directing properly and probably ending up with a wide. But it's nothing to worry yet. Probably we can change the angle and come round the wicket. But it's not a major worry here. It's all about executing the plans, what we discuss in length in the team meetings.
Just to cut down on some of the wides which go down the leg side, which do happen a lot because wicket keepers have a tough job, they have to stand up a lot. Is there anything you can suggest that would put an end to these additional extras?
See, this is a very, very critical point to be discussed, because whenever you see on the death overs, when you try and hit the pads, it's a full length delivery, it's more on the middle and leg stump, it only goes for 1.01, runs per ball, which is very economical at the death over. So that is exactly the plan. A lot of people are trying to hit the pads on the full length, and the few times you miss out, you end up in a wides. But unfortunately, we don't have the first time wicket keeper. The ball still slightly drifts away down the leg side. We consider more than one, that becomes a problem.
So wicket keepers apart, this is the second successive match where we unfortunately saw an overthrow for a 4. And that ball actually went for 5 runs. Something to be worked on there, Prasanna?
See, we always tell, whenever there is, the fielder doesn't have a chance of affecting a run out, not to throw. But at the instant when you see, the fielder fielding at that full plot, you cannot expect them, to stay calm and keep the ball in their hands. That's much expected, but probably we need to improve our backing skills.
So, quite famously, judgment in hindsight is a wonderful thing. We always go back to things we thought about and didn't implement. Prasanna, is it possible that we actually have the team management captaining the game from the sideline?
It's a collective idea that has been given to Daniel Vettori, and he's also been an international captain. What exactly the idea is to take.
Any positives from the last game?
I can say that this is the situation which is tailor-made for RCB, and we are the most experienced side who know how to turn around things from rock bottom to reach the finals.
Well, thank you, Prasanna, and let's hope for the best. And like you said, this is a kind of situation that RCB relishes. They fight back. Well, good to have you around, Prasanna. Let's hope for a great game.
Thank you very much.